Hello, everyone. Welcome to our next edition of The Secret Life of Rabbis. I'm here with Rabbi Ephraim Guttentag, community rabbi of Hansard Garden Suburb Synagogue. Thank you for your time.
Hello.
Do you want to just start by explaining, I guess, your background and more importantly, how you became or why you became a rabbi?
Okay, so I was brought up in Gateshead, Ira Kodesh, up north. Very from upbringing with the Gateshead institutions, the primary school, the high school, and then everyone from our class went to yeshiva. And I was in yeshiva basically till I got married. Once, when I got engaged, I had to decide, okay, what am I going to do with my life now? And I decided, look, my background is religion. So why not go for a vocation within that realm? A lot of most of my class have gone on after they got married because they wanted to have a religious start to their lives, and they've gone on to retrain accountants, lawyers, chefs, and that sort of thing. But I'm quite passionate about my religion, and I've always been what I'd like to say as a people's person. So I wanted to use my religious and learning yeshiva background in my job, and also to help people. So that's when I signed up for the Semicha course straight after I got married in Or Samech in Yerushalayim. And the rest is history, as they say, because I went straight from there. My first post was at Hale Shul as assistant rabbi. I thought I'll try that out first, see how it goes. And it's been uphill since then, I'm pleased to say.
Uphill in a good way.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay, amazing, brilliant. And you continue to do fantastic work in Hansard Garden Suburb. We hear all about it. Wonderful. Okay, let's move on a little bit in terms of your experiences in the rabbinate. So we're going to ask you for your most meaningful moment, if that's okay.
Meaningful moments is the feeling you get after helping somebody when you know you're in a position to help someone, particularly I would say at a time of a bereavement with families, and you can get really sophisticated people, the CEOs of the companies, and when it comes to bereavement, which most people have never experienced that before, they literally just don't know where to turn. They call the rabbi, and I always find it like an honor to be able to be there for them and help them, and just hold their hand throughout the process, sorting out the funeral arrangements, performing the funeral, looking after them during the shiva, keeping in touch with them afterwards. And I've made many, many meaningful relationships through that. And I always find that very satisfying is probably the wrong word, but rewarding probably, because you're in a position to be able to help people, and you do help people. And I've got some really nice letters from people who couldn't have got through this without you. And it's that when people give you that sort of gratitude, it really gives you the chizuk to carry on.
That's beautiful. Yeah,
I feel fortunate enough to be able to be in a position to do that.
Beautiful. Very, very well said. Beautiful. Should we just move on? Let's go to the changing role of the rabbi, if that's okay. What do you think that change has been over the last decade or two?
Okay, so I think the role of the rabbi has changed enormously because historically the rabbi would be someone who would, sit on high on the front row, and you would go to him if you have a shaila, if you've got a halachic query, or you want some advice in life, etc. You know where the rabbi is. You go, you find him, and you approach him, etc. Now I think it's the rabbi's got to, as they say, door knocking, as it were. The rabbi's got to reach out to the people. And also the role is completely different as well. And it's very broad. The rabbi is not just someone you don't just have, you've got to be learned as well to answer halachic queries, but it's much more than that, because people seek engagement and they want the rabbi to be someone who they can approach, someone who they feel connected to. When people feel they've got a good connection with the rabbi, they feel connected with the shul, and nowadays, even more importantly than the shul, connected with the community. Because we've certainly witnessed that over the past few months, that the strength of our community goes way beyond the physical walls of the shul. It's a connection with the community. So I think the old model of the rabbinate, I think, just doesn't work now. The rabbi really got to be innovative, new ideas, fresh ideas, and above all, engaging and approachable, where people feel that, he's my rabbi, I can call him whenever I want, and if they don't call me they know that I'll call them. I've not heard from you for a while. Is everything okay? And just, even a quick phone call Erev Shabbos, it just makes them feel so loved and part of the community and connected. And that's, I think, the most important part of a rabbi nowadays, to help people feel engaged with the Yiddishkeit, with their communities.
Beautiful. Really beautiful and very, very well said. I'm going to ask you one more question, if that works. It's loaded, but we're going to do it anyway. Do you think rabbis in general are undervalued?
I think in general, yes, but until they need to come onto the services of a rabbi, then it's appreciated more. People will have certain issues, etc., and then once a rabbi gets involved and they feel that connection, suddenly they actually appreciate the value of a rabbi. I had that last year with someone who was very cynical. What do we need? We've got 2 rabbis here. What do you need a rabbi for, let alone 2? And then something happened in their life, and we were there for them, and he completely changed it. Wow.
He was asking for a 3rd rabbi.
Practically, yeah. We wouldn't mind a couple more, because it was a massive community. We can't manage it all. We've got a great team. A lot of people volunteering, particularly with the pastoral role. There's so many people, we just can't do it all on our own. But we've got a lot of support. It's a big community, but we've got a lot of support and help as well.
Beautiful.
So I think it's only undervalued if it's not understood, the work of the rabbi.
Understand. Beautiful. Rabbi Ephraim, thank you.
My personal feeling.
Yeah, don't worry. It's all personal.
Yeah.
Rabbi Ephraim, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, and the kolakavod to you, Rabbi, I found it, the programming that you're doing and the Torah that you're teaching and causing to be taught is phenomenal. So kolakavod to you.
Thank you. All right, brilliant. Thank you. Keep well.
Okay, thank Kol Tov.
Bye-bye.
See you.